Welcome to another self-service video. In this video, we will discuss the setup of the Ariba reporting engine and its expected behavior. We will look at reporting versus system searching and what is the differences between them. Then we will look at how to look up the refresh schedule and examine the timing it takes. And finally, we will look at how you can run this refresh manually. Please note that Ariba has two different reporting databases, both housed in the upstream module. The typical Ariba user will log in to the Ariba tool and be able to access their own transactions and create new ones without having to worry or know how the reporting engine works behind the scenes. This is typically for the customer administrators and reporting administrators that need to know this depth of information. The Ariba reporting engine is basically housing two different databases where one schema database is live and accessible, while the other one is being refreshed behind the scenes. Once the refresh is completed, then there's a swap that happens where the updated reporting engine is now live, and then the second one now is behind the scenes getting refreshed. The typical refresh rate is about 6 hours, but there's been talks about reducing it to 3 hours and so on. And that's really the big difference between Ariba reporting and the system search. System searches are typically real-time searches. So as you execute the search, you're getting real-time transactions that's in the database, where the reporting is all based on the last refresh completion time, which currently it could be up to 6 hours of delay. So how do we examine the schedule and how to run it manually? Let's go into the solution for that. As the customer administrator and the reporting administrators log in, they will typically click on Manage, and they have to select Administration, not Core Administration. Core Administration will take you to the downstream administration. They have to click on Administration, which will bring the user to the upstream administration where the reporting engine sits. And then you should see this menu option. If you don't see this menu option, then that means you're missing some kind of group assignment that's important. So you click on the reporting manager and click on the schema manager. And within that, go to the presentation schema, the second tab. Once you're in that tab, you will see the run rate, and you can pick like the most recent ones like this. And look at this one started at 11 a.m. and it ended at 11:15 a.m. So that took 5 minutes. You can see that the next one is already scheduled, and it appears again. It looks like, and it's 6 hours after the last completed time. So 11:15, it's now at 5:15 p.m. and so on. So the last completed time. So the starting time of this one, 11 a.m. So 6 hours before that, that's when it ended the previous one. So this is how you can see when it's scheduled for and the execution time and so on. If you click on the button Run Now, it will begin immediately the execution. So it will not wait for 5:15 p.m., which is about 4 hours from now. It will actually begin execution right away. And if this is taking about 4 minutes to complete, you can see this one took 7 minutes to complete. Then you'd expect it, let's say 10 minutes to complete, so it should be completed by 10 minutes from now if I were to begin the execution. Please reach out to your customer engagement executive or Ariba support for any further actions. Thank you.